Yes, good afternoon, everybody. Joining Gary and Claire after the abysmal, what can only be described as the abysmal Norwich versus Leeds United match. Claire, a lot to talk about, or not a lot to talk about? Of course, I just want to say as well, if you're in chat, maybe you want to come on and join us, and we're going to have this little show, I think, hopefully next season. It's a bit of an experiment, to be honest with you. See if you want to come in and have a chat to us. All you have to do, you just click on the link. We'll put the link in the chat. If it's a short one, it could be a short one. It could be 10 minutes. It could be 10. No, I won't say 10 hours because, bro, I've got a life. I've got some stuff to do. It could be 10 minutes. It could be an hour. But of course, if you don't want to, you're too shy. Perhaps we're going to go into Dave's anyway. We're probably going to go for a natter over there, depending on how it is and how things go. But I think the thing is from a Leeds point of view, you look out there, what is the talk sport? That's really it, isn't it? And I don't like talk sport. I'm not a fan of talk sport. Another anti-Leeds establishment. I think having Pratt's on there like well, we won't mention any names specifically, but we'll just have a little chit chat and a bit of a chin wag. So if you want to come on and get your thoughts in, get your opinions in, we'll give it 8 minutes, I think, Claire, and see how we get on. Claire,
okay.
Tell me about that match. What we've just watched.
I think Barker went off quite happy. He was smiling and he looked quite cheerful. I think that was a German masterclass in tactics. He went out for a draw. He went out to not lose. He was happy to pinch a win, but that wasn't his aim. He just wanted to switch it up and put the pressure on Norwich when they come to Elland Road. And that's exactly what he got. And everybody came off relatively unscathed. And we didn't concede any goals. So now it's up to them to come at us.
Yeah, apart from Josh Sargent, I think, and he's...
I don't count him.
I don't count him. Be in a... Yeah, I mean, we won't count him, but I mean, he could be out for that next fixture if it's a bad injury. And, physical match, isn't it?
The last thing we wanted to do was lose a load of goals and potentially a load of players. So I think it's a win in my book.
Efficiency, I think. It's an efficient game, an efficient performance. We didn't overdo anything. I think in the areas where it counted, we didn't make any silly mistakes. But I'm still convinced that the Rutte goal was onside.
Well, why are they not showing us it? Why did we not get to see it? I don't understand that.
No, I don't either.
When have you ever gone to a half-time in a match with the commentary team and they haven't debated the one goal that happened that was offside and there was no other goals? When has that ever happened? I don't understand it.
No. Can you remember what minute it were on?
Oh, no.
It were about midway through, or about latter stages at first half, wasn't it? I'm just trying to see if I can find it now, but if I can find it, I can at least put some screenshots on and just say that I think it's, because I'm pretty sure that when that ball gets played, he's onside.
But it got one replay, and the camera angle was forward, so it wasn't even in line.
Yeah. Well, the LUTV perspective is with. I mean, you're arguing against Tony DeRigo. Fucking Tony DeRigo says it's a goal, and he spent his career as a defender. It's a goal. Simple as that. So,
I think it was. For me, it was.
Unfortunately, on LUTV player, until they've rendered the actual footage, getting to actually see it is a little bit difficult. But we can probably make a bit of an estimate about how or when that goal was. Just looking a little around on X as well. Quite a lot of fans are a little bit split, I think, about thoughts on that leg. Yeah, I'll just read a couple of these out in case we don't have any in. Happy with the draw. Feel like we could have tried to go for a win nearer the end. Needed a performance like that. Change the narrative. Very steady at the back. Thought Kamara played well. Need a spark up front.
Actually.
Wilfred looked sharp. Rutte didn't. Sets us up well for Elland Road. Fully resign myself to a Norwich win. So not only will I take that, but thought we played a smart game. It'll be completely different, much more open game in the second leg, which should suit us under the lights at Elland Road. I'm not going to read all of these out. Some of them are just simple, happy enough. Some of them say shit, all out. One word, shit. It's not the most entertaining times football. It's about the technical aspects and the technicalities of it. And I mean, Stu and I, we argue like hell over this point that would you rather have efficiency or would you rather and a boring result that's going to be beneficial to us, or would you rather be entertained? And his answer is always, well, why can't we have both? And I think we found out today that the answer is you can't always have both. I think that Rutter goal gets allowed. You know, it changes the shape of the game completely. I think Norwich then, they're under a lot more pressure. They're going to have to come at us a little bit more. But you see, we've seen this with Leeds time and time again. If we go a goal ahead, we don't go after a second goal or a third goal. We just try and do enough to win by one goal. Example.
I think that if that goal had gone in, you're talking about a totally different second half.
Oh, yeah.
Then you're pressing for a second goal. And then if you get a second goal, then you start taking more chances. But in this case, I care not for entertainment. I'm sorry. I'd rather have a solid result in our favour. And we were the better team. The stats prove we were the better team. And arguably, it should have been 1-0. So I'm happy with that.
I mean,
I'd be happier if it was 1-0.
Yeah. Do the stats prove that though? Because I mean, it was a difficult one to see.
Oh, we had the possession.
I'll just display them. We did them for possession, didn't we?
Yeah.
By the look of it, but overall, I were a little bit. I think my point of view is that we just didn't create enough up front. We had 6 shots by the look of that. Just 2 on target. Not the most entertaining game. Again, I've said that a few times, but
they didn't do much better.
No, they didn't. They didn't do much better. And the other thing as well is, Claire, I think when we look at the, I'm just listening to the halftime. I've just got the halftime bit on now. When we look at the overall performance, I think we did enough, right? We did enough. We didn't get overawed by them. We dominated the play. We probably, we weren't great in front of goal, weren't great again in the final third, struggling to find those and create those all-important chances. But the fouls business there was, I mean, was it a dirty game, did you think?
It was definitely a physical game, and we weren't getting any protection from the ref. And then when you look at the yellow cards, we've got a yellow card, and we got it for clapping. He clapped the referee. Their yellow cards were not for clapping.
I thought when I looked at it, you know, in the opening 2 minutes, I seem to remember Rutter literally getting the shirt pulled off his back.
Yeah.
No yellow card given. There were signs should have probably been sent off for his high boot.
There was a foul on Nonto just
on
outside
Wilfred
the box.
Nonto. Yeah, another foul on Nonto. It was quite
That
possible. I mean,
that was early on, that one.
Yeah, I think
I reckon if that had been 30 minutes in, you'd have been looking at a free kick. I think the only reason that wasn't given was because he was letting the first few go. If you're being, you know, impartial.
Overall, then, I mean, I try not to talk too much about the refs when we're doing watch-alongs. I don't believe that they should play a significant role in the match. They're there as the peacekeepers, if you like, and they should just let the game flow. But I honestly thought today the amount of poor decisions that referee made, I think it's fair to say, perhaps at times on behalf of both teams, I don't think we committed that many fouls compared to them. 17 fouls committed versus 10. I mean, who the hell's doing the counting for that? I'll never know, because I was sat there thinking, you know, there's way more fouls in this match being committed by Norwich players than there were Leeds players, I thought. And I just don't see how that disparity came about in the fact that, and it's disappointing that we're having to talk about the referee. How can I say it? Degrading the quality of the game and degrading the overall match. And, you know, are they bent? Are they biased? Well, certainly a lot of Leeds fans think so. There's been plenty said. Not something I like to do, but we don't have anybody joining us, Claire, so we're all safe and well. So I think what we'll do is we'll end this little stream. We're going to try and start doing a couple of these later on. And if you enjoy joining or you want to come and have your say, let us know. Of course, there's no chats in either, I don't think, Claire. So we're all pretty good. Thanks very much for joining us. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Thursday.
Thursday, isn't it? Yeah. What time's kickoff? Is it 8 p.m.?
Yep.
Oh shit, that's my time. 8 p.m. isn't it?
We go again.
Again, 2 a.m. local time, 8 p.m. Jakarta time where I am.
See what Barker's got for us this time.
Let's see what he's got for us this time. Right, we're going to get over to. We're going to get over because Claire and I have somewhere.
We're going to go do badges now.
And I don't know what Claire's doing. She might be making some tea and stuff. Take care of yourselves. Have a good Sunday evening, and have a great week ahead. We'll see you when we see you for the next round at Ellen Road. Cheerio.